remember seeing pictures of.
Okay. That's got it. Okay.
Just push the button. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How old is your dog now, James?
A year and a half.
Yes.
Yeah.
And James
what kind is he, she?
loves him.
Does it walk like this?
Asking what kind of dog is it? And this is kind of how I use my hands to ask
It's
that
charcoal
question.
lab.
Oh, precious.
Yes.
He is a very good dog.
What's his name?
Amos.
Such a good name.
Yeah.
Gosh, I love a good dog name. That is awesome.
Good. You know what's been funny recently, speaking of dog names, sorry, I have to throw this in here before we get started. I met someone recently who named their dog Oliver. So I'm really obsessed with dogs now that have really like human names. Like not a dog named James or named Brooke, you know? Like,
Right.
I like that. It's pretty hysterical to me. So that's just been in my head the past week. Yeah.
If James names any dog of ours Brooke, it will not be good.
That could be a little weird.
Shout across the bow.
Exactly.
We're not doing that.
Exactly.
That's exactly.
Okay.
That's
now
good.
that we got that out of the way,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay, good. You guys, good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. We are right here at the end of July, and we are thrilled because next weekend, the first weekend in August, is the Sarah James Fulcher Redfish Tournament. So just in case you're not familiar with that event, Brooke and James are going to tell you a little bit about the spirit behind it. But y'all, we just did the People's Choice Awards for Carteret Curated. And I say we did it. You guys did it. Y'all voted on your favorite events, favorite all sorts of things for Carteret County. But the Sarah James Fulcher Redfish Tournament got in the top 3 of the favorite events in Carteret County, right alongside the Seafood Festival and the Big Rock.
That's insane.
So, I mean, y'all,
This is
that is, I know, and people
That's notable
love,
company.
yeah, people love this event. They love this event. So we have got Brooke and James Fulcher here with us today to tell us a little bit about what it's like to be down there for the event and kind of the spirit behind it. So y'all fill us in a little bit on how this fishing tournament got started.
In July of 2017, our daughter Sarah James passed away, and my brother-in-law came to me and suggested we create a nonprofit organization so that we could keep Sarah's name alive forever. That was an extremely humbling thing, and it truly gave me a lot of strength from that moment to turn a tragedy into something that I had hoped that we could do something good with this. And then it was about a year ago, a year after that, I'm sorry, that Hunter calls me up and he says, hey, why don't we have a fishing tournament and we'll get some people around Cedar Island together and we'll have it in your sister's backyard, and whatever money we raise, we'll donate it to Another Perspective, and we'll start building this little nest egg so we can do some cool things
in the community. And you guys, Another Perspective is the name of the nonprofit that was created in Sarah James' honor. I'm sorry, James. I just wanted to make sure.
I
didn't do a good job introducing that. So yes. Okay. No. Okay. So he says, let's just start this little fishing tournament. Won't it be cute and small?
Yeah. I mean, we were thinking 20 people at most. It was going to be a cover dish thing at my sister's house.
Right.
And then within 24 hours of us posting it online, we had 100 people register to fish. And we realized that this was going to actually require some planning and was going to be a bigger deal than what we had originally planned. And we're very fortunate. Cedar Island is such an amazing venue for something like this. And we're very fortunate. You could never do this here without the community support. And we're just very, very fortunate to have that and so much more. I think that's been one of the secrets to the tournament doing so well.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And so flash forward for people, Brooke and James. So last year, tell us a little bit about how big the tournament got. I mean, just how much it's grown over those just few short years.
So last year we had 604 anglers that registered to fish. So a lot of fishermen. We don't have an exact number on the boats because they were, some of them were in together, but 604 anglers. We had about 3,500 people that came to the events. Equal to 69,000 in prize money. So the prize money has gone up huge.
Yeah, it's really doubled every year so far. And with both of those, the number of anglers and the top prize were both world records, which
for a drum tournament.
For a drum tournament, which is unbelievable to be in Cedar Island.
No kidding.
Ran by a group of family and friends.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the appeal to it. It is such a laid back, fun-loving, easy event. You don't have to really try to have a good time.
Yeah.
And
just in your face.
And I know that I assume you guys have graduated from the covered dish catering services.
We do still accept covered dishes, but that's more for us backstage.
I love that. Well, speaking of that and logistics and things like that, will you guys fill us in on kind of how it works this year? I know it's a one-day tournament. Is that right?
The tournament, the actual fishing tournament is on Saturday. The captain's meeting's at 2:00 this year. So we're moving that up a little bit so that people have more time in the water and start it a little earlier so that they can get in a little earlier. So 2:00 the captain's meeting on Saturday. There are food trucks on Friday and Saturday, scattered at different times to kind of cover and help with keeping everybody fed. We also have bakeries right there on site where people can eat.
We also have live music both on the stage and acoustic stuff under tents.
We have a new thing this year, a pirate invasion. It's going to be a pirate invasion at the actual tournament. That'll be on Saturday at some point. That's a big surprise.
Well, everybody keep a secret.
Don't tell the kids. Don't tell the kids.
Our niece was putting that on the website at some point in the next couple of weeks. So
yeah, and we've got some great bands this year. We have a bunch of local bands from all around Carteret County, and we have bands in Nashville that are up and coming stars that you'll see around.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So it sounds like even if you're not fishing in the tournament,
right,
you can come hang out, listen to music, eat, things like that.
That's what I think is so important people understand is if you're not fishing,
so much more going on. It's just
a lot of people don't fish.
Most people don't fish.
Most people are just there to hang out.
Well, initially it was created as a fishing tournament, but because of Hunter's love of music, we immediately, he was like, ooh, that's an excuse for us to have music.
Yeah.
So the music really became a big part of it. And now it's more like a 2-day festival.
Right. Right.
And we want it to be a family event with the beaches there, and you can go ride horses. There's so much to do around here with their families. And the campground is such a unique hodgepodge.
Yes. That's
a great place to do it.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. And so tell us also now, with this money that you guys have raised, I know that there's the prize money to the anglers, but the money that you've raised for another perspective. And what I love and what I would love for you guys to share with people is some of the things that you've managed to support with that money and kind of what's on the horizon for it. Because I just have been so moved by the choices that you guys have made about making sure that you're supporting folks that may have special needs in particular. I thought that was just, making everything accessible, and, kind of helping to promote that and to really spend your money in places like that where it's so needed.
Well, you can jump into where necessary. But so in the past years, we've one of our big things has been to donate playground equipment. So and we always do all inclusive, so all kids can enjoy it. Kids with special needs can certainly enjoy it and have more access than other regular playground equipment. But then it also all kids that are normally developing can use it as well. So we've done a big project that's at the Eastern Park in Smyrna there. We've done several additions and modifications in that park. We did a big thing at the Boy Scouts
in Davis. We built a playground.
Yeah, they built the whole playground on its own there. We've redone the whole playground in Cedar Island at the fire department. We've done multiple other smaller things, and for the upcoming things, we love doing the playground stuff, but we're thinking we might start to have to branch out a little bit. We have been looking into some other things we can do at some of the school systems, or working with the schools of Carteret County in different ways to build different parts of their playground or learning.
What we've done this year is just added on to the playground stuff in Davis and Cedar Island that we had already built. And that was kind of our hopes initially, was to just each year, as we could afford to do it, expand on these and make them these really nice places. But the reality of it is you can only build so many playgrounds down east. So this year we're actually involved with the Adaptive Surf Project. Which I love those people. I had the pleasure of volunteering in their last event, and I fell in love. I came back and immediately called all the board members and was like, look, we have got to work with these people. So this year, we're actually having a new surfboard made for the Adaptive Surf people that's custom for the way that our waves are and the needs that our local surf project has. And we've also bought 100 feet of the roll-out wheelchair matting so that we can improve the access down at the beach for that event, and as well as when we do our fishing tournaments. So, every year we're buying more and more of that stuff so that we can make our event and the adaptive surf stuff more accessible.
That's awesome. We actually had Christine on Coffee with MC a couple weeks ago, and we work closely with her because she does some of our photography as well. But she was talking about how you guys made a really awesome donation and your continued support of them, and she was just so grateful. So when you said that, I was like, oh yes,
I know. It's so neat. I just love how it feels to me like you guys are really focused on just providing great experiences for people, right? For kids, and now also, I know not everybody that's participating in adaptive surf is a kid. Adaptive surf is a kid. You've got people of all ages. So I think it's so cool to think about providing these amazing experiences for people in Sarah James' memory. I think that's such an amazing thing.
Yeah,
absolutely. So
it's very humbling to be able to do this. It really is such a driving force in my life. I think about it all the time. I'm always thinking about ideas and ways we can improve it. We created it in Sarah's name, so I don't feel like there's anything that's really off the table or beyond our reach. Yeah. It's just good stuff.
Man,
I know that makes me feel
I know. No kidding. You guys will. Just proud to know you guys and amazed at what you guys have been able to do here. And I know that it takes a village, and I know that you guys feel the love and support of the people in Cedar Island and down east and all over Carteret County. And gosh, now it's grown so much, it's all over the place. So just amazing what you guys are doing, and an incredible legacy.
Yes. Now, before we hop off and ask you our final question, will you let everyone know how they can register if they'd like to fish? If they can support it in other ways? I know there's a silent auction that you guys are taking items for. Can you fill us in on that information?
You want me to do that? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'll start and he'll jump in. We are promoting everyone to register online if possible. People can register the day of the event, of course, but it is a little more hectic that day. So anyone that can register beforehand is great. Online registration will cut off on August 1st. if you are able to register online, another tip would be to print out the waiver, and anyone that does it will know which waiver that is, but print it out and bring it with you. And that will save you some time in the lines, not having to wait to fill out that paperwork.
Cool.
But a lot of people do register the day of the event. It's if that's the only way, then come on down and register.
Okay. So you can register on site the day of, Brooke, right? On site the day of, because, okay.
And then we're streamlining that over previous years and stuff too. We're trying to learn
a better way,
mistakes and stuff.
Yeah, well, you've got to adjust to this incredible demand, which what a fun problem to have, right? And I know, okay, and so you guys are always accepting donations, right, to Another Perspective. So if somebody wants to go online, we'll drop that stuff underneath here so that if someone wants to register, if they want to come down there and enjoy the music and the food trucks, they can do that. We'll make sure people know that they can donate money, of course, to Another Perspective, and you guys can continue to do the incredible work that you're doing. Or there's a silent auction that this year is on site for the event. And so if you guys have any sort of items that you would like to donate and let them be auctioned off, then y'all are accepting those, what, guys, up until like the day of the event or the day before?
Yes, ma'am.
The earlier the better, but even up until the day of, we've had in the years past people come walking up with cool stuff, and we're like, "Ooh,
well,
throw it out there."
Well, if anyone has any silent auction items, we're welcome to go and pick them up. I mean, we're always back and forth, and we could coordinate someone picking those items up. So somebody doesn't have to come all the way to Cedar Island to make that happen.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure that we drop that information below so that everybody can stay in communication and know how they can participate.
Yes.
Yeah. Great. Okay. Well, thanks you guys. I know. And Meg, you want to ask the final question?
I sure will. You guys know what question's coming because you guys are veterans on Coffee with MC. But we're curious. You can answer separately or together, whatever you prefer. But what has been saving your life lately?
So I was the one to come up with this one. So, what the most thing that I can think of, a little background, we had 3 of our family members that were on the plane crash in February. And the main thing that comes to me with what's saving our lives has been the same thing since that happened, that the place we live in Carter County, and the amazing community and family support that we have it's amazing. With people all around Carter County have sent money, brought food, and of course 2 of the people on the plane, our brother and sister, were people that helped start this tournament. So, and it's inevitably tied together in that respect. And so I think that over the last few months, we've really seen how much community and family can do for you, and how it can help you hold everything together when you think you're falling apart.
Man,
that cover it.
It was better than my air conditioning response.
Air conditioning is saying it.
Yeah. We know that this year is going to be especially beautiful, right? I know it's going to be especially hard, and I know it's going to be especially beautiful. And you guys are so loved. Y'all are so loved, and just proud to know you. So
thank you.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We're excited about the tournament.
Great day.
Y'all
thanks,
too.
y'all.
Have a good week.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Oh, they're wonderful. Oh, that got me at the end.
I know.
Haven't cried all year on Coffee with MC. Here we are, but I could expect it. They're such, I don't know, they're just such great people who, just like the word resilient comes to mind. I mean, no matter how much they've gone through and their family's gone through, they continue to do things like this tournament and give back and things like that. And that's just a true testament to how strong they are, and
absolutely
what good support system they have.
I was really struck by I think I'm going to say then that what saving my life was, I was really struck by hearing James say that he thinks about it all the time and thinks about how to make it better and how to, I mean, just what it feels like to have that purpose and that impact. And just seriously, I mean, just so incredible that we have this opportunity to participate in that and to support them and that community. And I don't know, just, man, that was amazing.
I think so too. And I I didn't have something that was saving my life today at all, but I think just talking to people like them and being able to have these conversations, I've said this before, but I mean, it's favorite part of my week. And I just feel like I learn a little bit every week talking to everyone, but I also get a little bit more inspired every week.
I totally agree.
People. So
I totally agree.
That was a wonderful start to the weekend, and excited for that tournament next weekend. Again, we'll drop the links down below if you guys want to register or donate. But just overall, really pumped for the Sarah James Fulcher Redfish tournament.
That's exactly right. That's right. Happy Friday, everybody.
Have a good one.
Thanks.